Okay. So we're back to styling these buttons now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's no. Oh, it's because this thing says checked. That's probably why it's selected. So this should be. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's super weird. Maybe there was some transcoding thing going on Twitch's side. Maybe the API was having a hiccup actually. No, all green. Well, cool. Glad it's working now. So forward should take us through all the questions until right at the end. Back should take us till right at the beginning. We also need to have a text area input for if people want to make a comment that doesn't fit nicely, or just just a comment in general. Probably not over there, probably like next line, and then use that styling instead. Hate it. What? Okay, and what is the label here? Comment. Gray 700. Gray 700. Okay. Now, we also need to load these with values, which is going to be a bit confusing because we've got the answer. Actually, it's not going to be that confusing. If not empty answer and answer question is this number. Oh, hang on, the number should be 0 to 3. 0 to 2, yeah. And again, if this just something like that. By the way, hi, Liam. It's good to see you. How you doing? Okay, I think that'll work, but now we should, oh yeah, we should also do the on change stuff. Wire change. Oh. On change. Yeah, I'm avoiding outdoors as well. That is why I am coding on a Sunday. Let's stick that up there, then the coloration is a little bit easier to read. So this will be question, this will actually be, what is this field name? Answer underscore and comment underscore. So this will be answer underscore, and this will be comment underscore. Oof. Okay, we need to create the answer if it doesn't exist. Maybe we should do this as... maybe we should do this in this method here. So if not answer, in fact, if answer, return answer, otherwise return answer create. Yeah, I like this more. So user ID is this user ID, and answered for is this date. Cool. And so now when we change this value, what? Answer quality of work doesn't have a default value for answered for user ID update at created at. Oh, these things actually need to be nullable. Oh. So how did you get that cool icon, Liam? Because I saw on Twitter you have that cool Laracon 2020 avatar. How did you get that? That thing's pretty sweet. Oh, that's cool. How? So Jack McDade did it. Is it like a service of his that you are subscribed to, or like a newsletter or something like that? Because I saw Matt Stauffer also has one. Oh, okay. Cool. You can post the link again if you want to. No pressure though. One foobar. What? Why didn't it let you post it? That's flippin' weird. Maybe it wants your exact name with no at before. Maybe it wanted your exact name without the thing. Because I did permit at. What? Stream elements is also on here. Hold on, I need to put stream elements off. Dude, I don't know. There's a really upset baby that I can hear. That's all I know, for sure. Let me turn this stuff off. Is there a way to like get out the channel? No, don't show secrets, you idiot. What secrets did I just show? No, okay. I'm gonna remove it anyway, so it doesn't matter. How do I like remove it completely though? More. Get out! Get out! Stream elements, yes. Close my account. That is disgusting. What an incredible dark pattern. If you want to close your account, you have to give them a JWT token that they don't tell you where it's created. That is so gross. Is the stream still up? They'd be like, nuke it, crash it. Wow. I don't know if that worked or not. I just want to get rid of this thing. How do I remove my accounts from this? I hate it. I'll sort that out after. Okay, so we're loading an existing one, or we're creating a new one, and then we just change its field values there. This doesn't, however, tell me if that field got updated when I did this change now. That one, that one, that one. Quality of work 1, 0, 1, 2, that makes sense. But no comment. Oh, it did do the comment over there, foobar. So, do you not want make over create since you're saying it again right after anyway? No, because I loaded in render as well to populate the values initially. Although I see what you're saying, if I use make there, I'll still have this here, it just won't be saved in the database yet. It doesn't really make a difference to me. But that's an interesting question. So I'm going to have to use answer here. Oh, interesting. That does not work here. Oh, obviously that doesn't work there because that parameter doesn't exist. There we go. So forward should not have it. I also need to key this. Wire key. Key? Key. Because I'm going to be flipping through these and I'm not sure it will know properly how to distinguish them. Although they do have unique names though, that is the thing. Oh, no. I don't have a name on that. I do need a name on this though. Let me just prefix it properly. Put a name on here as well. So maybe because I have the unique names on it, it's not going to get confused in the keying for Livewire. So quality of handover, the worst. Interesting. It doesn't save that. Or if it does... You know what? I don't need this if empty anymore. Because I'm always going to have that answer there. However, Oh, that's cool. It remembers. Oh, did I typo it? I did too. So there. Oh, you know what I'm not doing here is refreshing this. Oh, but I probably don't need. Oh, here I should do this. Answer fresh. Communicating well. Oh boy, yes. Okay. So that's remembering it, right? I can log out and go back in. I shouldn't see reflections for today, but if I go back into the IndieFin account, I should see reflections for today. The first 3 questions. Yes, very good. That's essentially this app. I can do some language things. Maybe I should do some language things here, just to fill this out a little bit. Because at the moment the questions are quite sparse here. I probably also shouldn't worry about showing the date. Should I show the date? It provides context for where you are, so maybe it's important. Let me do a little bit of styling on here first though. P4, BG Gray 100, MB2. Oh. And some margin on here, although something like that. Whee. Where are my language files? Resources, lang. Questions. Questions. Oh. Now, it has been a good while since I worked in this, so hopefully it still works the same way. Now the stream works! I'm so glad. Please tell me how to pronounce your name. I have no idea. Thank you for the follow 44 minutes ago, by the way. I'm sure I thanked you already for it. I've just remembered, but, you know, cool. So let's get our array of keys over here and give them all title and some strings here. Okay. And then I have a bare notes list of things. There we go. Whee. Hello? 2? There we go. How is your dev? Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I have no idea what was going on. Yeah, like nothing has changed now since I restarted it, as far as I can tell, but the stream seems to be working for more people, so I'm super sorry about that. You'll be able to see the VODs though. I also have a YouTube channel where I send the VODs after a couple days, so if you prefer watching there in a few days' time, that'll be cool as well. It's up to you. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it if you've got the screen smaller on your machine. So there's just a bunch of these questions that I ask, and then they have like little paragraphs of text or like lists of like refinement questions underneath. So I'll do that quickly. like that. Oh, was that you on Twitter? Johnny Begodas. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I see the O is a 0, so I don't know if it's Johnny Big. I'll just call you Johnny. Welcome. Although you've been here for ages, so hi again. Okay, cool. So these are these descriptions are actually just bullet lists at the moment, but I might do them as Markdown. So like that, and then inside there. Oh. Maybe something like that. Okay, let's see if my multi-cursor foo can manage this. Control C, go to the end of the line, enter there, do that. Description, like that. Like that. Oh, that worked! Cool. So let's do this. Oh. Epos. Oh, that didn't work. A pos. It's just having done it a few times. Not in exactly this way, but having done it a few times, I'm kind of... I sort of know the... I think I have a fairly okay understanding of what they will do in aggregate, which I think lets me do stuff like that quite easily. Okay, pass. Question 7. Question 8. I'm going to need to get the Markdown stuff working as well now for this. Question 9 and question 10. Okay, and then I should probably suffix these with new lines. Because otherwise I think Markdown won't make them into lists. I might actually need to change these double quotes for the new lines to take effect. Again, not sure what the Markdown converter will do. Okay, so for the Markdown converter we'll use PHP League common mark. Boop, 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 boop. Like this. Oh, not there. Let's do it over here. Common mark, and we can use that. Where's a good place to put this? Probably making a provider for this, hey? I am still trying to use Livewire. Well, I'm using Livewire for this project. This project was initially in Inertia, and then I scrapped that because I don't feel like I had a good enough handle on Inertia. So I've moved to Livewire for this project. But yeah, Livewire all the time. I love it. Livewire is absolutely my favorite thing at the moment. Absolutely. Go on then, finish up. Okay, so it's also been a long while since I have done a provider. Not Alpine as much. I I have not really I've not really needed Alpine yet. I can see why it would be useful, but I just try and avoid writing custom JavaScript these days if I can help it. There are some situations where I can't help it, and then, you know, obviously, but I haven't needed to use Alpine for a situation like that in a while. So Markdown provider, this is in register, we can put this in. So we can get rid of all of this stuff. And then let's make converter the class that we use here. So like that, make a new converter. We don't need that. HTML input, no. Where's my docs? Where are my docs, bitch? Where are the docs? Configuration. HTML inputs, allow. Allow unsafe links. Default is true. Actually, default, what is the default for HTML input? Oh, I mean, this is the default value. Why am I? Okay. So if we use this, you know what? I'm going to alias this as well. Alias. Oh. Oh, actually, no. I'm not going to alias it here. But I will extend the blade in here with a directive. Yeah, I'll do it in here. I need to include this though. Oh, I hate that. I hate having to depend on that. But I can do this, and then I can say echo app. This is so ugly. Let's go back to here, convert to HTML expression. Oh, I wonder if this will work. I wonder if this will work. Wow, that is ugly. Okay. We need to load this, I think in the kernel actually. Kernel? No. Markdown provider. Where would I load this in actually? Oh, it is in here. Okay. Did that break anything? No. Mega stream, yes. Mega stream. I did an hour and a half of basically talking into nothing because apparently the stream wasn't working. But picking it up again. So, we have some language stuff. If we go to answer questions, we can probably start loading this in. So how will we do that? I think it's like that. Like that, and then title. That did not work. How do you use the language stuff again? Digging deeper, front end basics. Interesting. It is, oh, localization, yeah, okay. So how do you use that? Underscore, underscore. That's what I'm doing. That's kind of what I'm doing. Have I defined these wrong? Oh, actually. Like that? Or lang? Yeah, let's try lang. I prefer actually the lang. I prefer that to echoing it out, but it's still gonna not load that in. Quality of work underscore title. Quality of work underscore title. Question. Questions. Ha, you're right. Yes, how was your dev? Great. Okay. So we'll do lang again, and we'll say this is description, and then we'll get the list view in here with those. But then we can also say Markdown. Oh. I think. No. No, we can't. No, we can't. We're gonna have to say this. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, yes, you're right. I don't want the braces there. Okay, so it's sort of doing Markdown. However, I don't seem to need the new lines at the end here. Let me just get rid of them. So it is doing Markdown. It seems to be wrapping them though. Is it wrapping them in like... And that's because of the indentation, isn't it? Kind of weird. Okay, so that should be Tailwind that's resetting these list styles. So I can sort that out at a global level. But that's doing Markdown stuff. What I want to do here is maybe do like Markdown lang. So that expression will be a string. Maybe like that. And then instead of having to wrap this again, I could just do that. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Thanks for pointing out about the braces. Okay, so these could all be in, if it was double quotes and having new line characters, they could all be in one line. That would be fine. But I think this is a little bit neater for me to like keep track of what it's doing. I need to get the global list styles back, right? Yes, that's correct. I could use that. I don't want to. But that is a good alternative, is to use heredoc. Okay. I don't know what the default margin of this is supposed to be. Is that like LI that should have that? Is my watcher off? I think my watcher's off by the look of things. Why do you take so long? What's the matter with you? Oof. It's very like very Avengers-like music. that's the direction. Oh, that did not work. It's just the single one I need. Or is the watcher still going to catch up? Why is this taking so long? Watcher is so slow. Okay, that needs to go in a little bit more actually. And maybe not be like that, maybe 6. This watcher is seriously slow. Hello? Hello? You know what? I'm just going to do it like that. Just a space before. There we go. Cool. I'm also thinking of taking the time away. Where is that? In Reflect? Reflect. Yeah, I'm going to take the time away. You can just refresh the page if you want to reset the time. That's not really necessary. And then answer questions, we'll give this like an H1. Text 3XL, font semi-bold. And then these, I'll probably put this in like a paragraph. Actually, no, I'll stick it in. I will leave it in a paragraph, but I'll be explicit about its bottom margin. Apparently that wasn't explicit enough. Oh, margin top. Maybe I do want a margin bottom on here as well, though. Not like that, though. What are you doing? Margin bottom, margin bottom. What? Oh, it gets chucked out, actually. Because it doesn't want to list inside a paragraph. Okay, so this should be all translated stuff. Yeah. Happy. Let's make this content thing H screen. And let's make the question section flex grow flex col. Nope, that did not work the way I wanted it to. See, I want to make this button bar sit at the bottom without overlapping, so without position absolute. But I don't think, yeah, the container is stretching enough. But maybe it's a case of having to do a flex grow on here. Like, the thing is, I have to like do flex grow everywhere then for that to be effective. So I have to do like a flex shrink over here, which is annoying. Flex col width full flex shrink. And then I need to do another flex grow in here. See, this is an annoying way of having to do this. And it still doesn't work. Of course it still doesn't work. Why would it work? That's a flex grow. That's not a flex grow. This will be inside of reflect, I guess. The container probably also needs to be flex. And the nav probably needs to be flex shrink. Container needs to be flex call. This is why flex grow and shrink is annoying as hell. Like, what is this? Why is this overlapping? I think it's because the H screen is not good. So let's look at height. Like H full maybe? It's actually minimum height I want to do. Minimum H screen. Yeah. I think that will at least give me scroll if I... Yeah. Good. Good. Also, let me change a thing over here. So I equals... Let me make this content dynamic here. If I equals 0, does that make sense? Oh, what happened? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? What happened? What? I 0, 1, 2. Weird. That's weird. I don't know if I like those text descriptions though. Let me think about it. But this is weird. There's like a weird rendering thing. Oh. It's like a weird rendering thing where it's just like a white screen the moment it loads that. Maybe that's a keying problem here. Maybe that's a keying problem. It's doing it consistently. That's super weird. So that's obviously not the fix for it. It's like it doesn't expand this min height screen. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I see that often with Livewire, but I don't know what the cause of it is. Okay, so we should be saving answers for this stuff based on the date that is selected. We should be saving answers for this. What? 15? There's some weird keying stuff, I think. Oh, my hot chocolate's finished. Okay. what next? We're saving values in the database. Let's have a, do we have like a, when we mount this, okay, reflect, when we mount this, do we, no, this over here, emit, unanswered questions. So let's listen for this inside reflect. This doesn't actually take a value in there, but this does have a new variable. Has answered questions, which we set to true. And if that is the case, inside reflect, oh, else. Good job. Oh, whatever. So we can go all the way to the end. Cool. Good job. You can just go back in. Oh, but it remembers where you were, right? So you can go all the way back again. Okay, let's change the button text of forward. So if you are on the last question, how do we work that out? Ugh, it's not important. I don't want to do that now. It's probably going to get more complicated than I want to do. Okay, so we're saving the answers. We have a way to go all the way to the end. I actually think this is enough for now. Select, back. You know what we should do is when you get to the end, we should set your question to right at the beginning. So if you are going to emit, just reset your questions again back to 0. Okay. So you can go all the way to the end. Good job. Reflect. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this without that flash of unstyled content. Oh, that's what I'm going to call it now, but it's not really that. So how's your dev? You can go all the way. Good mentor. Sharing is the last question. So you go forward and it says good job, but then you can come back and it's right back at the beginning. How's your dev? Oh, I hate that it does that white screen there. Okay. We haven't committed this in a while. This is already further than where I got doing like 3 or 4 hours with inertia. I seem to be far more comfortable with Livewire than I am with inertia. Yes, login. This hasn't rebuilt the styles yet. Is it gonna? Still deploying. It's got to do a new prod build. Do it. I want to see it the moment it happens. Do it. There we go. Login, this should still work. Reflect. Okay, I did run the Oh, you know what? Create answers table. That's right. So this should actually save. Go all the way to the end. Good job. Come back. Yes. And it has a value there. Great. So you can try this out. It'll remember your values for you. measure.assertchris.io to reflect. This is actually in a very good space for me to start using it with the dev team at Indie. So I think this might be where I call it quits for this stream. So if you joined late or you couldn't see the first half of the stream, you can check out the VODs on Twitch, or it'll be on YouTube in a couple days. You can check it there. But I think a lot of good progress made. Today I'm using Tailwind's Form plugin, which looks really nice. There's some Markdown stuff for translation stuff, and I've got a blade directive where I can just say @markdown or @markdownlang. So that's pretty cool. And there's Google login, and there's remembering this stuff, and it's all in Livewire. So yeah, I am super happy with this. I think that's where I'm going to call it. So thank you for being here and being in chat, and for Oliver for the Prime subscription. That's really awesome. And I will see you either tomorrow, maybe if there's an impromptu stream, but definitely Tuesday evening if the internet's up. So yeah, you can come back then. Check links in the description for in the Twitch description, like the Twitch page, for time zone converters to find out if it's going to work for you. See you, Liam. Thank you for all the help in chat, by the way.